Hello everyone out there in YouTube land, this is your girl Saida, the domestic handmaiden of distinction, coming back again as always to you live and direct with another video, praying and hoping to encourage you to live the victorious life in Christ Jesus by growing your own food today and enjoying a garden, no matter how small, no matter how large, no matter what you put in it, hoping to just encourage you to live victoriously in Christ Jesus. So yeah, I wanted to start, like I did a video the other day regarding my indoor garden haul. And today I want to come back and show you the things I planted in November, as well as the things I started earlier this month that are already growing very well. So these, I think, the mid-November were started, like gold nugget tomatoes. What is this? Tang tomatoes, and then this is like I forgot the name of it. I think it's a rose something tomato. Then I have here collard greens, which are not. I started all of these in my egg cartons also, as by the way. But they are very weak looking. I will be starting those over again very soon. I have some King of the North peppers here, which are also very short and stubby and to have been started in November. This is a lemon cucumber. Let me see if this lighting doesn't do any good. There's no light on here. Anyway, this is my lemon cucumber, which was doing pretty good until a couple of days ago. Some of the leaves fell off. Somebody kind of knocked it over, so it was a little unstable. And let's see. Okay, then I had some nasturtium here that was attacked by spider mite. But it's doing, relatively good, not too bad. It could be worse. I did have, they weren't very large, but they did start turning a beautiful yellow, because these are going to be yellow, pink, red, and an orange. So I was getting it was looking pretty good and getting some yellow blooms on them or whatever. This was moonflower, moonflower. No, is it morning? I think it's the morning glory. Is it the moonflower or yeah, I think it was the moonflower. And I did have a beautiful bloom on it, white and purple or something. And this was also attacked by spider mites. So this is the result of it. And this is what I was able to, save. Thank God anyway. And then this, I think, was the morning glory that also got attacked and did not survive. There was also a morning glory in here, did not survive. And this was my nasturtium, which was so beautiful and healthy. I do have a video of it somewhere, but I wish I could interject it or put it in here. But it was really healthy and lovely. But I think the same thing happened. Spider mite. So I did put more seeds there. So there's a new one coming up there. Now let's come over here to, so this was also the morning, what you call it? Morning glory. This is not this is the morning glory. Yeah, not the moonflower. So this is the morning glory. I think I started this. This was in November. I think I just started this, but for some reason, it's taking forever. And I think it's because oh, look at me. I took that off. I didn't want to mess with it, because you know how when we have larvae is in cocoons or whatever, and we think we're doing something by taking it off. So I didn't want to do that, but now it came off. So anyway, that's a morning glory, and it's taking forever to really open and bloom. This has been like this for weeks now, and I think it might be because of the weather, or it knows its timing and that. So moving further ahead, these are some things that I started in November, and these are fennel, which which are doing okay, except for they're getting, the color is changing. As you can see, the newer ones are a really nice, robust green, and then the older it gets, it's quite washed out looking. And I don't know, I think these might be ready to eat now. I don't know how big they're, because they're taking forever if they're going to get any bigger. But then again, like I said, I think it gets cold in here where I keep them. I try to keep them warm, but I think it's because of the it gets cold, blah 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 blah. Anyway, so I have chives garlic in here, and I have Brussels sprouts. This is pepper, although this was started, I think this is some February stuff, not new. Then in here was a cabbage and celery, which these are November, if I'm not mistaken, and they are not they're not growing the best. Then over here, more tomatoes, Gilbert T. Pace tomatoes, and I'm not sure what tomato this is here. Might be one of my black cherry tomatoes or something. Then I had a bean back there, Kentucky pole bean or Kentucky garden pole, that died in the transplant. It survived for a while, and then it died off, which I'm surprised because it really did well for a while, and then it just didn't make it. And then here's another one. This is the tender bean right here. This is a tender bean, which was doing really well when it was still in the egg carton, because I let these things stay in the egg carton too long, and I know it. They were in there forever. They were so huge. It was so funny. But nonetheless, let me see if I could. Okay, so, but when but if you can see here, this had a bean on it. I think it had two beans on it, and it didn't make it in the transplant either. And then I had, so it's a few of them that didn't make it, but these are the other items that did make it. I have some peppers and more tomatoes over here. What is this, arugula or something? Oh no, that's anyway. And these beans, which are kidney beans, are new. This kidney bean, I think I did about 3 or something. Those kidney beans are new. My herb garden is not doing too well. It's just, poor thing. My herb garden, I keep starting them in these cups, but they don't do too well. But I'm going to be redoing those in my new little, what do you call it? My new cells, seed starting cells that I purchased. I'm going to be starting them there. So here, the things that I started early February, which we're still in, I have, you can tell by the leaves, the various vegetables they are, like Brussels sprouts, different cabbages, different lettuces, different types of onions, yellow Swiss chard, different peppers, and did I say Brussels sprouts? Broccoli too. Different types of broccoli, lettuces, Swiss chard, just a variety of different types of onions and things of that nature, which are doing pretty good, not too bad. Some of them are not coming up, but that's okay. I'm going to be starting them again next month anyway, or actually this month, probably this weekend. These are some wildflowers. Let me show you this. Hold on. So this is these, I got this from Dollar Tree just to see how they were going to work. So these are the pollinator, the wildflower blend, and they were doing pretty good when they first started out, but they're not doing too bad. But they started out really pretty good, but they're not doing too bad. It still has some good bloom, good sproutings and whatnot. So not too bad. We'll see what happens. Then in here, this is my herb garden. Plus, it had some other seeds in them. Lemon cucumber. This nasturtium, again, which is better and stronger looking than the other ones that I have over here. And these are just herbs. So there's rosemary, dill, thyme, sage, different mints and peppermint and different herbs and other vegetables as well. So, but some of them are, doing pretty good. Some of them are not doing so good. So I'll be doing my seed starting again, probably this weekend, on the ones that didn't start well. Plus, I want to get my like squashes, things like that. The bigger things that are going to be going outside in a couple of months. I want to get those started. All of my root vegetables, different beets. Although I do have beets in one of these, and some of them it came up good, but then it died off. So, so my beets, my more carrots, my squash, things like that. More root vegetables, watermelon, and all that stuff. I'll get started probably either this weekend, or I'll wait a couple of more weeks because I don't want them to be stuck inside, and I can't take them outside. Although I'll put them in one of my larger planters anyway. But yep. So anyway, just wanted to show you all that and just encourage you to get your own garden, like I was encouraged to get my own garden started. And you can do it indoor. You don't have to go outdoor. Wait until outdoor if your weather does not permit. You can always start it indoor, and you can always start it small or start large. Like I started here. I was using these egg cartons. I have some seed starting mini greenhouses now, but still, you can get started with this and keep this closed. And also, I've used my heating pad. Oh, that has really worked a great deal. So anyway, so that's what I want to encourage you to do yourself. Grow your own foods or your own flowers and things that you love, just to just living that victorious life in Christ Jesus. All right. Love you so much. Hope you enjoyed this video. You have any questions or suggestions and comments for me, please don't hesitate to leave them in the comment section. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and or share this video as well. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.